keep it going on time.
Technical difficulties. Do you like this, you guys? Yeah, please. That's it. We'll probably need. Are you taking pictures of my technical difficulties? Technical difficulties at a tech conference. Display. Because it's in a video.
It should be coming now.
Das mir verblieb, rückt zu mir mein treues Lieb. Musst du einmal von mir gehen, glaub, es gibt Es hat noch eine Strophe. That means, isn't there another phrase? Weiß ich sie noch? I think I remember it. Auch Sorge trüb, rück zu mir, mein treues Lieb. Musst du einmal von mir gehen, glaub, es gibt ein Auferstehen. Thank you so much, Denver! Denver! Let's fucking go! Yes, I'm a DJ also. I sing opera and I'm a DJ. This is the link tree to all of the things that I'm gonna talk about right now. So excited. In real life, in IRL, I am an opera singer. I'm an international opera singer. My name is Lauren Michelle. And actually, we are very privileged to have in the house, the pianist that you heard playing is actually sitting right there. Lachlan Glenn, please wave to everyone. Yes, Lachlan! We recorded that in a studio in New York City several months ago. So I've been singing internationally for a very long time. I went to Juilliard. I've sung in all kind of Italy, France, Germany, Spain, Austria, Wales. I've sung in so many different countries, but no one really seems to care much about all that stuff except when they hear that I sung on Empire. If you watched Empire, I was the opera singer that Cookie was so excited to be listening to. And even though I'm an opera singer and I've been singing all over the world and I am actually an American, I actually don't sing a lot in America. And unfortunately, it's a little weird in America. Sometimes people don't like what you look like, and they judge you, and they decide not to hire you. Yay, America. So, when I found out about blockchain and all of its wonderful marvels, to me, it was like, I don't know, like a breath of fresh air. I felt like all of a sudden I had wings. There were potential wings there. And I started to explore to see what I could do to try to use blockchain to basically free myself and do whatever I want to do, which is to sing and be in tech. So I decided to do a Genesis project. And I decided to merge everything that I love, which is opera, NFTs, and VR. And I created Genesis by Lauren Michelle. And there's actually a couple holders in here. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about how I did that project. And mostly it's really to, one of the things that I love so much about blockchain is that it has infinite possibilities, and especially with VR. And so the idea really is to look at how us as artists, we can be really creative and we can create anything, and I mean anything. If I'm up here as an opera singer in 2022, okay, singing at friggin' Denver, okay, then anything can happen. And that's, I guess, the point, right? So what did I do? I started a first track, which is a bunch of my thoughts, a bunch of phrases, songs, and I created this. I don't know if you can hear it. The sound is, it's a little funky in here, but you can hear these whisperings, and this is actually the first track that I created. So it's just like literally entering my head. Is what this track is. Let's fucking go is what I just said right there. Right? Okay. So then I decided, okay, now I'm going to take that and I'm going to snip it up into little bits, and I added it to an image. It's a moving image, but it's an image. And I created that as my NFT. So that's actually my first technology being, oh, there it is. It's moving. It's moving for you. That's the moving part. So I created my first tier, which is orchestra level. It's a music NFT, and there's 7 tickets. With that NFT, there's 7 tickets to my performances in VR. And it also comes with an unlockable, which is a VR headset. And I figured if you're getting your VR headset for the first time with my NFT, you probably need some onboarding. So there's some red carpet onboarding, be a little VIP, a little sweet there. And so then I decided to do another tier, which actually is arias like what you heard just now when I sang. That's one of the pieces that we also put in the mezzanine level. And the mezzanine level has, again, it's the pieces, it's snipped into little parts, so you have the only part of that aria is what you have when you own this piece. And so with the mezzanine level, it includes 3 tickets to VR performances, and it's a music NFT. And so I created these 3 tiers because I thought, okay, orchestra level's great, but that's like, it costs a bit. It's at 0.5. And then the second level is the mezzanine, and it's 0.2. And the balcony, I thought, I'm sure there's people that just want to go maybe to one performance. It's not a music NFT. It's just like entry if you want to get in and you just want to like hang with us. That's cool, and that one's at 0.075. So, okay, we're all moving. Okay. So, the point of all of these NFTs is to go to these performances, right, in VR. And what I've been doing is I've been building out virtual experiences on different platforms. I've been buying up different property, and I'm building out an experience like this. This was in Altspace. We built this underwater theater for a performance, and I performed. I don't know if you saw the avatar, but that was my avatar, and I was performing live. And that's my dressing room down there. It's really, really great. Anytime you guys want to come visit, I will take you on a tour. It's really, really fun. Or I'll meet you there in the performance. So the idea is that throughout 2022, there's going to be different experiences built out for that specific performance. And you'll get a chance to explore the metaverse with other metaverse goers. And it's like being at the opera house, right? So in the opera house, you would be sitting in a seat, and maybe you have like a subscription, and you come back every Saturday at 2 o'clock for your matinee. Well, you start to see the same people around you. And so people end up having the same subscription. They want to keep their seat because they want to be next to the same people. And that's kind of the idea of Operaverse. Operaverse is this space that I'm creating in Web3 to live out my best life as an opera singer in 2022 and beyond, and to share these wonderful music that I have been blessed to be able to learn since I was 13 years old. So, okay, the Mac power is low, cool. So as we've built out different experiences, we're gonna have, of course, pre-talks so that you know about the performance, that you're not just lost, like, what is she singing about? You would have been probably hanging out in this room right here. We would have been talking about what the translation was, all of like the wonderful things about what opera is, and so that you feel really comfortable going into the space and then hearing the music. We also are gonna be doing parties, and don't even underestimate an opera ball in your future. All I'm saying, that's all I'm saying, okay? So right now it is on operaverse.io, And I actually have paused minting. One of the things that I did, I just said, hey, if we're gonna do an NFT, we might as well do it from scratch. So I was like, I wanna do it from my own website. So I built a website, and then I was like, oh, I need to do a Solidity contract. So I had never coded in my life, and it's been quite interesting. Putting together the metadata, and I'm like literally losing my mind, but it is so worth it because I really believe in the project. And so right now we actually have paused minting. There are people, which I haven't told you guys yet, but the people that have already purchased the NFT, I am so grateful to you guys. Like literally, I'm so grateful, and I'm actually gonna give you like a special surprise. So I actually paused minting. I'm gonna give you something really nice, and yeah, it's dope. And we're gonna be resuming minting on 2/22/22. We'll also be having a party, so even if you're not gonna be minting, please do join Operaverse and just come to the party. This is gonna be fun. So if you're curious about VR, this is probably the time to do it. We have a Discord where you can view it in the Discord, so you don't have to actually have headsets yet. Yeah, so that's basically my project. The whole point of having this project for me is really to inspire, and why did I decide to come up on stage and do this? It's really to more inspire artists to take back their power. Throughout time, musicians have been really just percentage to death. We're always getting everything taken from us, and this is really, I think blockchain is a way where we can actually get that back, especially if we're minting our own stuff and not doing them on different platforms. I also want to be the change that I want to see in Web3. If you look around, the diversity is not that great, even though this is actually a conference that really has gone out of their way to really try to include people. And so one of the things that people always say is that we're so early. And we actually are so early. And that means something. So if we are so early, the change that you make right now is actually gonna make such a difference. It's gonna go so far, it's gonna go so much further than it normally would. So I just wanna encourage you to really be the change that you wanna see in Web3. Show up, bring people. If your dev team doesn't look colorful, change that. You got time, okay? You can do it, I believe in you, yeah? So yeah, guess what? I got a POAP for you guys. Yeah. I have a POAP for just you guys and everybody that's streaming. Go ahead, and I'm gonna use my last minute that I have to let you guys get your POAP. And I want to thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you listening, and I hope that, again, even if it's not the NFT, if you're just curious about opera, you're curious about how all this is even going to go together, please do join us. The next QR code will have the link to our Discord. I'm in Clubhouse all the time, Twitter Spaces, running rooms, so please do join. I hope everybody has their POAP. And let's fucking go.